Hi, welcome to Nations Finds. I'm Mandy, and I'm here to talk about what we sold this week. It was a great and kind of exciting week, and we'll go through that. We sold items on eBay, Poshmark, and a third avenue. So we'll go into. If you see my previous videos, you'll know. So yeah, we did $2,891.16 for this week. That's from January 24th through the 30th of 2020. Let's do eBay real quick. So, the first item I'm going to talk about, well, first, there were 99 orders. And I had roughly approximately 1,350 listings. I've had a couple questions on that. Don't focus too much on the number of listings. There are people that have thousands of listings, but they don't sell through the items very fast. So don't focus on the number of items listed, but the items that are selling. Also, they could have one listing that has 1,000 items and you just don't know it in their warehouse. And that item just keeps selling and selling and selling. So they may only have 10 items listed, but they have more inventory than I do. So the number of listings is kind of, it's apples and oranges. Don't compare yourself. This business don't really do a comparison game either. I'm here just to show you what I sold and what's possible. You may only want to sell $200 a month. I'm trying to do a full-time income. I work from, this is my business, so I try to do as much as I can. But that might not be your goal. And then if you see somebody else who makes 3 times as more than me, they just have different strategies or different, a different model. They may sell more than I do, but they may not have they may pay more per piece also. I don't know what their profit is. They may disclose that, and so that'd be interesting. I'd be interested to follow them. I'll try to also tell you on each piece about where I got it and how much I paid for it also. So you can kind of get what my profit was. So this first one is Danbury Mint, which I didn't know Danbury Mint before this one. And it's just this cutest little strawberry locket box. And it opened up and you could put something in there. I think originally it had like a fortune cookie note in it. Like a love note. And so you could easily put one in there. And it sold for $35. I got this in a jewelry lot. I paid less than $1 for it. So very excited on that one. This next piece is this Tiffany & Company bracelet. And I think it was on my very first or second what sold video. It sold and the person returned it. It had like a loose hinge. And I thought we disclosed it in the listing and we didn't. Somehow it didn't get added in the description. So we did a full return, gave the person their money back because they didn't want it with the loose hinge. So this next time I listed it with the loose hinge and we did sell it for a little bit less. So this one sold for $135. Don't be afraid of returns at all. This, I got it in a lot that I got it at Goodwill.com, and we probably had, I think I paid $300 for the lot, and I probably got, I didn't do the calculations on it, I probably got about 50 pieces on it, so I probably paid $6 for it. So that's still a great return. This next one is a McDougal gown, and I got this in the Benz. It was a little heavy because it's fully beaded. So I probably paid $3 to $4 for it and it sold for $40. I did have this for a while. I did try to get about $90 for it and it wasn't, it just kept listing and I finally just lowered the price and then took a best offer. Just get it out. Take the cash. Okay, this next piece is a navy peacoat. If you see a peacoat, which is the black, it wraps a little bit and has the two, like a double breast. It's not double breasted, but it's a wool coat with 2 lines of buttons. They just kind of double-breasted, but it's called a peacoat. I always look at peacoats, like always. If it's almost any brand, just look it up, because especially if it's wool, they do well. Maybe not so much in the summer. The navy ones will do good still in the summer, but I hold on to them and I save them to list about September, October time. And then I just put them on a rack. I have racks over here. I showed it in a previous video. If you have a closet, just put it in the closet and just wait, or a box. So I bought this one at the bins. I typically buy them at the bins, and I don't know how they make it to the bins at all. I don't understand it. This weighed, I even weighed it. It was 6 pounds, 5 or 6 pounds. So I paid like $8 at $1.50 a pound, like $8 or $9. And it sold for $127.49. That's awesome. And it sold in a week, and it's January. It's almost the end of, you know, people aren't buying coats for the rest of winter at this point. Not typically. So I always pick up any, and you just look, and they always have like sometimes a different tag. There's different manufacturers that have made for the navy. The buttons always have an anchor on them. Just look up, go to eBay and type in navy peacoat, and make sure it's not like navy blue, but like navy military, and you'll see them. They do well. It's one of my bolos. And I don't see many people talk about them, but they're awesome. This next one is a Ralph Lauren sweater, men's, and it sold for $33.65. This one was awesome because it was a 4X. 3, 4, 5X's are really hard for men to find, especially in good condition. They still, you know, they're larger guys, and they still want a nice piece of, nice piece of clothing. My husband's a really tall guy and very broad shoulders. So even if he's really thin, he still needs a 2 to 3X just for his shoulders. So, and he has a really hard time finding anything that's not like $100 a pop. So I normally look out for these, but this was a nice shirt, or a nice sweater, $33.65. This next one is a I didn't know this brand, Kula duster. It was like from Australia. I buy dusters a lot. Not like it's not in trend or in fashion, but people who work outside or ranch or all kinds of different outdoor jobs will like these dusters. This one was an oil waxed cotton. Sometimes they're leather. And it covers you and protects you all over. And this one sold for a little less than I normally get for dusters, and I think it was because of the brand. This was $41.19 is what I sold it for. And I've sold them up to over $100. So I always look at dusters. Again, I live in Texas, so those kind of items regularly sometimes pop up, and people don't pick them up because they don't know what they are typically. It was pretty heavy. It was probably 10 pounds. It was heavy because it's long and thick, and that wax cotton is just real heavy. So I probably paid easily $12 for it. This next one is an Escada knit suit. It was a skirt suit. It actually had a couple of holes in the back of the sweater on the bottom, and I disclosed that. I did buy this at shopgoodwill.com, and I bought it from our local one. So sometimes you can filter it for your city's outlet if you have an outlet. So I live near Austin, so I just searched for Austin and what they had listed, and I just bid it on a whole bunch of stuff that night, and then I drove down to that outlet and picked it up. So that was really cool. I didn't have to pay for any shipping fees. So this one I bought, I think, for about $10, and I sold it for $60. This next one is, and I'm gonna butcher this name, Louis Farad. I don't think you pronounce the D in French. Farad. I don't know. Farad. Coat. And it was a vintage coat, and it had this really cute, like, I think it was faux fur, like down the front of it. And it sold for $50. And this actually shipped overseas, and I didn't ship it. I used the global shipping program on this. So this person paid like mad money to have it shipped to them. They, when you use the global shipping program, I just click use global shipping, and I package it and ship it to Kentucky. I'm in Texas, so that doesn't really cost that much either if you use like a regional box. So I paid the Kentucky rate. They have to pay the Kentucky rate, and then they pay for eBay to verify it, pack it, and then ship it to their country. So it's like really expensive for somebody overseas to buy through the global program. But I didn't want to mess with it because it was a big jacket, and I didn't want to mess with the boxing and how much it would cost. So it's just easy just to click that and give them that option if they want to. So those are my top eBay sales. Now I'm going to show, on eBay I sold almost $2,500, $2,499.16. You know, and I didn't do the calculations, but it was 99 orders, so about 100 orders. So that's about a little less than $25 a piece that I sold. I had lots of multi-orders this week too. A lot of multi-piece orders. So I had one person buy 4 things, and then she placed another order for 3 things. Another lady bought another 3-piece order, and I normally don't get that except in jewelry, but these were clothing, and the one was up with a hat, so that was interesting. So that was really cool. On Poshmark, I had 4 orders. Again, I don't do Poshmark is new. I just started in November. Mommy, I found my daughter's coming. Remote, so I put this. Okay, sorry, I had to pause. My daughter came in needing help. She wants to play a video game. Okay, so on Poshmark, I sold 4 items at for a total of $92. Now, I don't have all of my listings over there. I have, on eBay, I have about 1,350. On Poshmark, I've only cross-listed. Right now, I have 165-ish. One, it takes time to cross-list. Sometimes, if it's like a lower price item, I may not cross-post it. I'm still working out like how when one thing sells on this platform, I have to like remove it from the other platform. So I haven't like jumped full-fledged into all of my listings on one platform. So that said, it looks like I'm a little bit over 10%, maybe 12%. And I sold, 2,500 on eBay, and I only sold 100 on Poshmark. If I had, all of them, then I had I could have sold maybe 1,000 on Poshmark. Total maybe. Who knows? So maybe I should bite the bullet and list everything on the other site. I don't know. I'll play with it. That's a lot of work. Anyways, the next one is, so the first one that I'm only going to highlight 2 pieces that are on Poshmark, my top ones, which is this Anthropologie. I think it's vignette ball. It's a really cute dress. I believe it was new with tags that I got at Salvation Army. I probably paid $5 to $7 for this dress, and I sold it for $31. This next one is Footprints by Birkenstocks. They're like cute little black Mary Jane leather shoes, and I sold them for $28. So I was really happy for those. Again, total $92. Now, my last income for the week was the gold pieces that we found in a jewelry box that I paid for I paid $7.99 for the box plus shipping and handling, and it was a total of $25. And it had 2 pieces of it had some pieces I can list, and then I had these 2. One was a necklace and one was a bracelet, and it was stamped 14 karat. I didn't believe it was 14 karat because I had that happen to me before, and I went and take it in and had it tested, and it didn't pass. So I was just in my mind, this is not going to be real. You can watch the video. I'll link it here of me opening the box. And then I take it in, and he tested it, and it was like, it's real. And he's like, "I'm offer you $300. And he's my local guy. Like, he's totally awesome. And I was like, sold. I'll take it. I'll take $300. So that was another $300 I made this week. So total for us this week was $2,891.16. So really good week. and looking forward to maybe going up it. If I could break the 3,000 mark in a week, I would be over the moon. I don't know if I'll do it this week. I shouldn't say that. I should just put it out positive. Let's go for 3,000. Can I break the 3,000 mark? Anyways, let's see what I can do this week. I hope you guys all have a great week this week. And if you have any questions or comments, just set below. If you like these type of videos, click the like button and subscribe. Hit the little red button that says subscribe. And it has a little bell. You can choose which type of notifications you'd like. Okay? Well, you guys have a great evening. Talk to you soon.